yeah, this is like the third time I've tried to do this now. This is the fourth program I've tried to use to do this. The first one, well, the first two even decided to be a brilliant idea to make locked AVI files which can be edited. The third one thought it'd be a good idea to just brick my system whenever I tried to stop it recording. And this one was probably the best because it actually works, but if you look down that way, I think, roughly down somewhere around there, yeah, there's a massive thing, basically a fuck off and buy me stickers, I like to call them, but yeah, it's was it my screen called a free trial, please purchase, some bullshit like that. Yeah, I'm not paying for the program. It's not exactly the be all and end all screen. But yeah, onwards. Basically, I'm just gonna show you the basics of using virtual DJ. Yeah, it's basically this is virtual DJ. It's a program that I got into roughly when I was about 14, 4 or 5 years ago now. Yeah, it's one of those programs where it's a good starting point, but it's not the best out there. Personally, now I use Talk, I mean, literally, just look at the difference between the two. I mean, you can tell which one's more high-end program. Like, in all honesty, virtual DJ, this one, I think it costs. This is the actual pro version, by the way. This cost me. I say it cost me. It cost me. Somewhere about 50 pounds. It's like £50, €80, something like that. This one Talk by Avid. This is upwards of about £300 to buy. Again, I paid for this. To be honest, it was more of a I'm not going to pay for software and then find out that it's not what I was going to use. So, and then I don't see point free trials as well, because all these times you buy free trials and then like, oh yeah, but all these features are locked until you buy the main one, and then you buy the main one to try out all these features, and then you realise that they're not really that good, and you've just wasted your money. So I never really illegally download software, but at the end of the day I'm going to do it because I'm not going to pay for something to find out something that I don't want or need. So when I want to try something, I want to try it all before I actually buy it. So I wouldn't go test drive a car to have someone else change the gears for me, because there's actually a problem with gear changing where you need to either hold down like the brake and the clutch and turn the steering wheel 400 degrees to the left before you can change it from second to third. I don't know, but the whole point is I try it all before I buy it. Anyway, sorry, I went on a little bit of a rant there. Moving on. Yeah, I'm going to show you this. Basically, it's a program called Virtual DJ. Sorry, I just dropped something. Actually, this isn't Virtual DJ's talk. Yeah, it was close this because this isn't what I'm showing. That's a story for another day. Anyway, yes, this is Virtual DJ. It's a nifty little program. Mainly what I use it for is I can use it to broadcast things to the web. That's generally what I'm probably going to use this program for. I'm just sat on my flat doing this right now, so I can probably hear me. Yeah, massive shout out to Maltons. But yeah, mainly I DJ with drum and bass and dubstep, and I put them on SoundCloud. I've also started to make my own tracks, but with all these, the animation that we've been doing, it's not been going well. I've got a few drum beats down and a few effects, and nothing else. But joy. On a side note, you might be able to hear my fan quite loud in the background. Never buy a HP laptop, that could be bollocks. But onwards. Just let me show you the program. This is your browser. It's got its own. It searches ID3 tags for genres. It searches the history of what you last used, last time you were using it. It finds iTunes playlists. It has its own playlists you can create. And it also has videos. Your main music folder. I generally put all the music I DJ with in that dubstep folder because that's what I DJ with. It's mainly dubstep, a bit of drum and bass. I also like to do a bit of house. To be honest, although I hate it, I actually love DJing happy hardcore for some reason. It's just fun. But anyway, yeah, dubstep. So you've got your two decks. First deck, second deck. I'll show you the one because it's basically the mirror image on this one. You've got your effects for deck 1, same on deck 2. You've got your sampler for playing like samples that you've either recorded in. This is the sampler. These are all pre-recorded samples. And then you've got 6 empty slots you can put your own ones in. I don't really use sampling that much. It's something I'd like to get into, but I don't really have the time to spend ages doing it right now. It's probably something I was going to start with summer, to be honest. Anyway, and then you have your loop, so you can loop for 1 beat, 2 beats, 4, 8, 16, 32, so on and so forth. You keep pressing that button until you get to like 1/4 beat. And when you get to stages where literally the song is kind of like a weird robotic hum. It gets to that stage. You've got your sound effects, video and video transitions. I don't really use video, so I don't know too much about them. But basically, you have all these pre-built effects. Removing instruments from a song, not really that good, but you can use it. You have overloop, key changing, flipping double, flange, filter, echo, break, beat grid, and backswing. The ones I mainly use are beat grids, flange, and occasionally key change and overloop. So I've shown you a little bit about those, but not too much. You also have a record function, recording audio. You can burn CD, record the video as well, and broadcast it over the internet. But for this, I'm going to basically just record some audio. You have your mixer, that's your video mixer, and you have a scratch panel. I don't really use my scratch so much. I prefer using mixer and just doing things by ear. But I don't know. It's just how I've done things, to be honest. Your lows, mids, and highs, same in this deck. Deck 1 volume, deck 2 volume. PFL, I don't actually know what PFL stands for, but basically what I've come to understand it as is PFL, it's on deck 1, effects and samples will affect deck 1, it's on deck 2, effects and samples will affect deck 2. So if you're listening to something on, it doesn't affect your crossfade, by the way, this thing. If your PFL's on deck 1 and your crossfade's on deck 2, and you're playing for something for deck 2, and you decide you want to hit beat grid, for the start, you're actually on deck 1, actually on deck 2. But then there are other ones. Actually, no, sorry, it wasn't that place, it was just samples. But yeah, basically, I can hit. But basically, basically, you're playing through deck 1 and no one else hitting that because you're playing through deck 2. Quite simple. It's like basically, hitting play on a song with the volume down. Quite a simple analogy, I know, but anyway. On to the meat of this. Your browser, right now you've probably got a massive fuck off and buying sticker. But yeah, from what you can see, this is your title, song titles, artists, but your main ones you need to worry about are the BPM, the key number, and not as much, but a little bit on the bit rate. You want to stick to high bit rates, but since this is just MP3, go for one. Put in that song, start that one. I'm recording shit, I'm going to start playing this shit. Excuse me. BPM, important thing because you can't just kind of go, you can't just kind of say, oh yeah, I'm going to take something that's 160 BPM and mix it with something that's 112, because it's just not, you might be that good, but as a general rule of thumb, if you just start, you don't bother trying that because you're just gonna hurt yourself. And here you go, everyone's gonna laugh at you, and then suddenly you'll turn to drinking drugs and waste your life away. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Onwards. But yeah, basically, on a general rule of thumb, you can mix into things that are a multiple plus or minus 2. So from 145 you can mix into 70s, 72.5s even, to 290s, plus or minus 2 on all of them. So that's the general rule of thumb.